Hello everyone, it's me again. Uh, I couldn't sleep and I thought just to make this video. Anyway, just to share with you some of my thoughts. If you watched my previous videos, you know I said that I'm a pagan, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my path, or what I believe. But the dilemma I have is my husband. He worries that neighbors, if they find out I'm a pagan, they might not like us anymore, or we might even get abused, abuse comments from them. And really I told him that if it comes to that, it's the problem, no our problem, it's their problem, you know what I mean? If they don't like me because I'm a pagan, it's up to you, you know what I mean? I can't do nothing about it, about that, you know what I mean? I'm happy for what I believe, you know what I mean? If they have a problem for what I believe, it's the problem of mine anyway. And, I know my husband is not a believer in nothing. He doesn't believe in nothing, but he does support me anyway about what I believe. He doesn't mind I'm a pagan. My daughter loves anyway. She's interested too anyway, She's, she really does love that. But, he's worried anyway that, because the neighbors, they are really good to us, we've got really good neighbors, we get along, all right. He worries that we, because of this, because I'm a pagan, and they just don't want to talk to us anymore. And I told him, I said, look, if they want to be narrow-minded people, let them be, you can do nothing about it. You can, I don't like nobody to tell me what to do. I don't tell them what to do. If they don't like me, they don't like me. That is me. I'm not perfect, but, I do like honesty. They don't lie to me, Don't be two-faced anyway. Just to be honest with me. Sometimes honesty might hurt. You might not like it when somebody is honest with you. You might not like what you want to hear. But they are honest. You know that you can trust them because they are honest with you. That's why I am honest. I'm not perfect, like I said, but I'm honest. And the one thing, I don't like a confrontation, but I am a believer that, I really do. I'm a really believer that I stand up for what I believe. And I will put a stand on it for what I believe. If you don't like me, you don't like me, fair enough. But if you like, if you like me that I'm a pagan, I'm happy. But if you don't like me, I can't do nothing about it, it's the problem, You have to sort yourself out. If you respect me, I respect you. If you like me, I like you. If you don't like me, I still like you, I still say, if my neighbors don't like me anymore, I still be friends with them. It's up to them anyway. I hope it will not come to that, because, I know there are some narrow-minded people that believe that the pagan, they do devil worship, they worship the devil, and they're nasty, or they're even scary, that's the belief. You can't really change them anyway. I do understand, because I come from a family that, I've been brought up as a Catholic, and I know what it's like, that religion is just the one religion, and that's the only one you have to obey, obey. And I don't like that. But when I was growing up, in my teenage years, I thought, no, that is not right. I want to be free to believe what I want to believe. And that's what I did. I know it took me a long time, but, in the end, I found my path, and I found my true path in my heart, anyway, that I love. And, and nobody will stand in my way. I'm proud of it. I'm really proud, anyway, to be pagan. if neighbours got a problem, in the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine. And I told my husband, but my husband said that I will support you. But, you know, I understand him anyway, he's a little bit worried. But, you know, in the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine. Where I live is a little village anyway, and there are a few narrow-minded people. I don't mean that everybody's narrow-minded, but there are a few of them, and they are really, really, you know, narrow-minded people. And they might, you know, don't like us or whatever, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's their problem, not mine. I don't know, you know what I mean, I don't have a time for people like that, you know what I mean, if they don't like me, or even if they want to be negative about me, whatever, they're negative, I don't have a time for them, you know, it's up to them anyway. You know, I love people, I really do, you know what I mean, I think love is a powerful thing, and no one, if you got a love in your heart, I will say that, if you got a love in your heart, nobody can take it away from you, because love is really powerful anyway. And I hope one day we can be all united with love anyway, that we love one another. You know what I mean? And I know it will happen anyway one day. We just have to be strong, you know. I still love my neighbours anyway, no matter what anyway. But if they decided that they do not want to talk to me, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's their problem, not mine. I don't have any friends where I live now, but, you know, my friends are my pagan community, that I love them very much anyway, I really do. And I think they're doing really good work, anyway, I learn a lot from them too, you know what I mean? And, like I said, like I said before, I love my path. I've been experiencing some beautiful things anyway that I never experienced before, and I'm so happy. I feel I don't know. I feel fulfilled. Fulfilled is the right word. Is the right word. You know, fulfilled, I feel. I love it. I really do anyway. You know, I learn a lot of things every day. You know, every day is a new things that you learn. And I think when you learn, the more you learn, the more you get, you know, the more you learn, the more, I don't know, the more knowledge you get anyway of things that you read, you find that I love reading anyway. I really do love reading. And, you know, and especially, yeah, I do, like I said, I do love reading, especially anyway when it's a nice story for people, paths, what they experience. I know everybody got a different experiences in the path, but you know what I mean, that is the good thing, you know, that you got all a different experience, what you've been experiencing, you know what I mean, and then you can tell each other what you've been experiencing, and it's not lovely to know. But like I said, if my neighbours don't like it, that's the problem. I don't have a time for them anyway, if they want to be negative. You know, I live in the countryside, and I'm lucky because, you know, I can just go out my front door, front of my house, and, you know, I can just stare at the moon, the stars, you know, everything, you know. I love nature, I love that. I always did anyway. And, you know, I love to explore things, like to, you know, search and things anyway, especially when I go for walks with my husband and my daughter. We take the dog for the walk. You know what I mean, we go in the woods, whatever, take the dog for the walk, we exploring things. I like anyway, I enjoy anyway. It's like I feel free. yeah, I do feel free anyway. You know, I love it, and I'm proud of it anyway to be pagan. Like I said, if your neighbors doesn't like it, this will be it. It's their problem and not mine. I hope, you know, you enjoyed my videos, and then I hope you will enjoy this video anyway. If you don't, fair enough, you know what I mean? If you like my video, you like. If you don't like my video, fair enough, you don't like it. You know, but if you like my videos, you know, I hope you enjoyed this one too. I love you all with all my heart, and I hope you have a lovely weekend anyway. You know, enjoy yourself, and I will make some more videos soon anyway. Some more video anyway I will make soon. You know, feel free to ask me any question, and I will be happy to answer you. Don't waste your time to leave me any, if you know what I mean, don't waste your time to leave me any abuse comments, because I will ignore that. You know what I mean, I don't have a time for people that are negative anyway. You know what I mean, you want to be negative with me, you know what I mean, I don't have a time. You want to be abusive, I don't have a time for you anyway. Really, I don't have a time at all anyway. You know, don't bother at all, because I will ignore. I tell you front anyway, I will ignore anyway your comments. But if you want to respond, or you want to make a comment about the video, or about anyway anything, feel free anyway. You know, I hope you, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you will enjoy this video. And I will, you know, I will see you soon anyway. Bye.